Hey, thanks for coming on this call. And, this is going to be a very loose interview style. Mark's a good friend of mine, and I want to introduce him right if I can. I don't do these kind of things very often, but I really want him to reveal all about this product that he's got. I've known Mark for a very long time, like 7 years now. I remember when he first got started in this space, and he had a marketing agency. It was just like all of us, at the beginning, struggling, trying to make ends meet. And he discovered a lot of really cool methods. He doesn't really play in the JV space, so to speak. He doesn't go and launch a bunch of products. In fact, I can't even remember the last time he launched a product. It's been that long. He's been secretly just building up a lot of business, and I'm really excited to share this interview with you guys. And so let's get started. Mark, why don't you get started and introduce yourself for us?
Well, first off, thanks, Joe. I've known you for a long time, and I appreciate you giving me an opportunity to jump on here and have this conversation with you about this. As you know, from being connected to me for so long, my whole life revolves around sales. I've been in sales for 20 years now, since 1999, well, almost 20 years, but actually, if you count my younger years when I was still selling everything that I wasn't supposed to sell, like comic books and bubble gum at school, then I've been in sales since probably I was 8. Anyway, so fast forward till today, nothing's really changed much, except for now I focus primarily on helping people to become better at sales and more, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent and deliberate about what it is that they're trying to do, so they can have a much better results and lifestyle around selling.
Yeah, since I've known you, you've always had this great process from beginning to end, almost funnel-like, to get and acquire new customers and to keep them coming back and paying you for your services. And I've always had high respects for that. And, when I saw you put out this offer here, I thought, wow, this looks really good. And can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. So this is called Gamified Leads. Basically what we're doing is, now I come from a mortgage background myself. I was a loan officer from 2004 till 2009. I had during that time, about 4 years, I had a little small mortgage company where we had like 10 loan officers and some lead generators and, the whole thing. And basically I built Gamified Leads as how I would have wanted to have a lead generation platform back then, generating leads for me. So basically what the system is it's an online lead form, gamified style lead form that will take the traffic that comes to it, whether it's from Facebook or, even free traffic that you just, share the link in different places, but it takes those visitors and it gives them an incentive to move forward and complete what would normally be a very low converting long form mortgage lead. So, to simplify what I just said, typically mortgage brokers, we want 10, 15, question forms to be filled out by someone who's a prospective mortgage client. And the problem is when you give somebody that style of form to fill out, they don't. They'll fill out maybe 1 or 2 questions and then they just leave the page and you get nothing. So with this form system that we created, this Gamified Leads form system, it literally keeps the visitor engaged and it gets a lead converting at a similar conversion than what you would get from a short, smaller lead page.
So is it my understanding that this front-end offer that you have available for us is a method to acquire these leads, including the copy and everything needed to build these forms? Is it the complete, basically, strategy on acquiring these leads, or can you kind of go into a little bit of that?
So with Gamified Leads, we're including this software that you're looking at here on your screen. This is FormBlaze. And that actually gives you 5 gamified lead forms that you can either use for yourself to generate leads if you're a loan officer, or if you're a local marketing consultant, you can use it to go out and do lead generation or offer the service, the software to your loan officer clients. Now, if you don't have any loan officer clients, we do go through a prospecting strategy. I give some cold email templates. There's actually a funnel of cold emails that we created that allows you to reach out to prospective loan officers. And then I give you a follow-up sequence once you've actually had a conversation with those loan officers that will take the loan officer and turn them into from a warm prospect to a paid client. So all of that's included on the front end product that we're offering on the main offer for gamified leads.
Okay, that sounds great. So you're going to show people how to basically prospect for these sort of clients, and then the product also encompasses the actual forms that you would build for that client to get him leads. Is that correct?
Yeah. So like you could see my screen, right?
Yes.
All right. So you wanted me to show you how to build a form real quick?
Yes. Sounds great.
So actually I have a form here created right now. So basically what we want to do is we want to just add some questions to that survey. So if I click here on this, you'll notice that it's giving you an error that there's some questions needed in order to be able to publish the form to make it, available. So, and right now you can see the form is unpublished. So once we're finished, then we would just select publish and then it would go live. Okay. So as far as adding questions, here is the questionnaire, and you have multiple different types of questions you can ask. So you can ask a question like, what is actually, let's do this. This would actually be like either a button or checkboxes type of question, but let's do this. Let's do a range. Those are more fun. What is your, actually, let me do one. Let me start over from the beginning. Let's do a question where we ask for text. I always like to start out with some kind of a question where we're asking input some text versus something that's low barrier to entry, like click a button.
Sure.
Lead quality.
Get them used to answering.
Exactly. So what is your zip code? So when they answer that question, it will automatically take them to the next question. So we'll add another question here. Let's say, what is your income? Now we already have some of these already in here, pre-form questions that you can ask. And basically the ranges are already set. So you don't have to do any of that type of formulating of how you're going to do the question. So let's see.
Very good.
Income, average monthly income. So let's do, what is your monthly income? So now you can see these are the values that we've created. They automatically fill themselves out. You can edit them if you'd like, but we're not going to do that here. So once you create that second question, then you can go to the next question. And literally you can ask all the questions you want. We have range questions. We have, input text questions. We have phone number questions, like what's your phone number? And we have like US and international, what's your email? And then you can ask other questions where you have certain buttons that would appear. For example, I know this is not a question I would normally ask, but how many bedrooms in the property? And then you can actually add, 1, 2, 3.
Right, so a multi-choice.
4, right. So once you've created the questions, the last thing you'll want to do is select your field or select your form, select your theme. And we have 12 different themes that you can select from.
Now, those are all mortgage-based themes?
Yeah, they're all mortgage-based themes, but they can actually be, you could use them for anything in real estate or mortgage. They kind of are interchangeable.
But you're including pre-made templates for this niche. Quite a bit there.
Correct. Yeah, it's all set up and ready to go. Literally, all they have to do is put the questions they want in there, which are already in there. All the questions are already templated. Select the theme that they want, and they can publish it. So once it's done, and you can change your confirmation page, your form disclaimer, all of those good things. But once it's done, then you just move it to publish. Let me just save down here, and you're good. But that's it. It's very simple.
Okay, so very good. So basically, you're going to try to get them to this landing page using different types of traffic. And are you sharing some of the strategies on getting and acquiring that type of traffic?
Yeah. So as far as the traffic is concerned, basically what we're doing and where we've had the most results or the best luck has been through. Shoot, here I tried to make a. What is your phone? Sorry, I wanted to add the one question so I could publish the form, because it gave me an error that said I couldn't publish my form because I didn't have a contact related question, which, by the way, the form will let you know if you're not doing it right. In this case, I wasn't asking for any kind of contact information, a phone number or an email, which is required.
Oh, yeah. So that's good. So you don't have a mistake like that.
So once you're done, this is what the form looks like. And it's actually a, what do you call it? You know the answer what I'm trying to get at here.
SSL?
No, it looks good on a mobile phone. What do you say?
Oh, yeah, it's
responsive.
Yes, responsive.
It's mobile responsive. So if you're on a mobile phone, you can scroll through the form and it's easy.
Nice. Yeah, so it's quick and easy with the phone.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so your question was traffic. So once you have the page built, you can see the link here and you can open that in a new tab. So then you can drive traffic to that page however you want. You can put an ad on Facebook. You can put an ad on Craigslist. You can, drop it wherever you want. But we actually drive traffic. What we've found works really well is driving traffic to these pages through Facebook. And we have a whole traffic strategy that we teach that shows exactly how that's accomplished.
Oh, great. So that is part of this purchase then?
Yeah, so in the main, okay, so just to kind of explain how the funnel works, on the main offer, which is the, gamified leads, you get for the $27 introductory price, we're giving you guys the 5 forms that you can build in the system. We're giving you a prospecting method to go out and get loan officers. We're giving you a method that will help you take the loan officer from a trial customer to a paid customer, and then some sales training to talk to those loan officers and start warming them up into other products and services that you might offer. Now, once there's an OTO where we'll actually, or a one-time offer that will actually teach them the traffic strategies that we're using to drive leads to this page. So
okay.
That is an upgrade that you can get that will help you with actually getting customers or getting leads for your customers.
So basically, if you have your own traffic patterns or traffic methods in place already, then you would have no need to get that, or is there more in addition to that OTO?
Yes, there is actually more inside of that. We call it the Agency Toolkit. So the Agency Toolkit gives you the ability to, we teach you how to sell that package to other people. We teach you how to generate the leads. We give you a funnel that we created that actually takes the person from cold to hot to a paying customer. Literally, it's a whole business in a box, basically. I hate using those words, but it really is. It includes like everything that you would need to build a Facebook marketing agency, contracts, proposals, everything.
So you were mentioning, and that sounds great. You were mentioning that, of course, you could use a system to get other types of niches, but given this whole business in a box, you could go after these mortgage lenders and such very easily, especially with the OTO, and you'll have everything you need to really start a new business and to, uh, add on to your income coming in. If your focus is maybe in a different niche, this still will help you with another additional niche to make additional money. It's always good to have, secondary sets of income coming in, but this system doesn't work with just this niche. It works with many different niches. Can you kind of go into that?
Yeah. So, I mean, we're really targeting loan officers in this particular product. We do work with other niches as well. Mortgage, real estate, automotive. Those are our three favorite niches, insurance as well. But these forms that you have access to here actually are really geared towards the real estate or mortgage niche or vertical. I mean, because just the way I guess you could mess around with some of the graphics and use them for anything. The questions you could make your own questions, but as far as like what we built it for, it really is focused towards mortgage.
Okay, so very good. So if they want to take this beyond the second OTO, this whole business in a box, is there anything else that they might consider doing in addition to this whole business in a box?
Well, what do you mean? I'm sorry.
Well, are there any additional OTOs basically that might take this to some other level that somebody might be looking for?
Yeah, we do give them the ability to upgrade their purchase in a couple of different ways. So the next logical thing that we figured most people would want would be the ability to, help these loan officers that they're generating leads for convert their leads better, convert more of their leads. So we on the next upgrade gives you the ability to download a series of 3 different follow-up sequences that we created for loan officers to help them convert those leads that you're creating for them here. So we have a purchase, a refinance, and a VA follow-up sequence that literally you could just put it into an autoresponder, and as these leads are being generated for loan officers, it starts the follow-up process for them.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the next thing that we figured that a lot of people would want would be more forms, because you're going to get a lot of people that are going to be interested in getting access to this platform. So, and we're giving it to you at a discounted rate right now. Like normally we sell it for $50 a month for the 5 licenses that you're getting, but we're giving them to you at the $27. So we figured it would be a good opportunity to give you an opportunity to get more licenses at a discounted rate. So we're doing a special offer where you can get an extra 20 licenses as well. I cannot remember the price off the top of my head. I think it's $67 or maybe it's $97. So it's in that range, but that'll get you an extra 20 licenses at a really discounted rate. And then finally, we give you the opportunity to put your platform in your own brand. So you can change. Right now, this is under FormBlaze. We're going to give you the ability to white label it, and you can put it on your domain. You can change the logos and all that good stuff. And it actually has a back office where you can collect payments and everything on the back end. It's full. Now you're a software as a service business.
Yeah, that's pretty remarkable, Mark. And that's not going to be the right choice for everybody, but there's going to be some people that want really they do everything white label and they just want everything to look exactly perfect. But I wouldn't want anybody to ignore this wonderful product and just because there's these other options available in the OTOs. You can make money with just the front end offer itself.
Well, that was the point when I built this system, and I released the method of going out and getting it out there. We wanted everything to stand on its own. Like if you went into my funnel anywhere and purchased one of these things, I guess with the exception of the additional forms, everything stands alone on its own. The front end product, if you're in, real estate or mortgage brokers in that niche or vertical, or you want to be, that gives you a perfect foot in the door product to be able to offer to these people. The higher end lenders, they're going to love it. They eat it up. I mean, we've generated leads for $3 and under for lots of lenders, and the forms themselves even stand alone perfectly when you go in and you offer them to people. So yeah, you don't need everything in order to be successful with this. Each one of those things are going to stand alone.
Yeah, I think if I was going to pursue this, and it looks like I'm going to have to because it looks like a really great offer. Mark, I think the first two for sure I want to do, because you got the first part, which kind of gets you going, but I want to know your secrets. So I'm going to have to get that second offer from you and really get going with this.
Yeah, what we include in that, and there's so much stuff that I didn't talk about just because, like, while we're talking, they're like coming to my mind. For example, like there's case studies in there that you can use to send to your clients. I mean, there's tons of different things that is included in those additional offers that you're going to want to get.
Well, it sounds really good. Do you have anything else to say about this program?
No, except for watch your inbox on Wednesday, because it's going to be all about gamified leads.
Yeah, this is great. It's a great business model. It's the right time too. I mean, the real estate market is really taking off, don't you think?
Oh, well, actually, I would say the opposite is happening. Real estate's doing well, right? But mortgage lenders are struggling. And so this is a good time to come in and help them because mortgage rates being at such a low, being so low for so long, lots of loan officers got hooked at I guess we want to call it refinance crack. I don't know. That's probably the wrong. But all of them were out there doing refinances left and right. Mm-hmm. And they didn't build relationships with real estate agents. And now is a good opportunity for them to be able to do that, because with this product, they have the ability to generate their own leads that they can then go in and offer to loan officers or to real estate agents and help them build a relationship. On top of that, it gives them, it gets them back into the purchase arena, which is really where every loan officer, every well-rounded loan officer should be. So this is a good opportunity. Things are going down, but for the right loan officers, they're going to come out of this even stronger than they were.
Yeah, what you're saying, the loan officers are hungry.
The loan officers are hungry, and that's why I teach in the product itself in Gamified Leads not to target everybody, because there's only a certain amount of people, and I teach you like a little honey hole where you can go and find the loan officers that are worth talking to.
Oh, very good, very good. Well, Mark, thank you so much for coming on the phone with me and talking about all this stuff. I really appreciate it very much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
All right.